What's up, everybody? Welcome to back to another episode of Talk with Jordan podcast. I am your host, yours truly, Jordan Harley, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys, and hope you're doing well. That's sure. So, yeah, thank God this opportunity. Before we go into any further, make sure you subscribe, like, share it to everybody that you know. Share this content, what people say, and don't forget your notification. Turn your notification bell so you can notify that we go on live. That means we live, and so I'll just give you a heads up. So so this ain't no any normal episode. Uh, this is this is a final uh episode. This may I say season finale uh, of uh this podcast, this season one, and I don't know what to say. It's been it's been a journey. It really is. Uh, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's been it's been a journey. It's a privilege. Say so. Today's a special episode, and so I just want to come on here and just telling you from my heart to tell you. I wanted to. This topic is called "This is why I started." This is why I started, and so I'm gonna give you a glimpse of why I started this, and so as I'm sitting here recording this episode, I cannot help but thanking God for everything He has done through this platform. Um, when I started this podcast, man, in March 20th, 2026, I did not know actually what would happen. I did not know how many people will go listen. I don't know how many, be honest with you, many subscribers, but we would have. I don't know how. I don't know where this type of journey go be leading into. But I know one thing: God placed this in my heart. This podcast was never about being famous. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't never about numbers or never trying to be impressed. I'm trying to be pressing, begging people. Um, I started it because I want to share my faith, and I started because I want to encourage people, and and I started because I wanted to remind people that God is still moving, still speaking, and still working in our lives, and there are people around us carrying heavy burdens and dealing with anxiety, fear, and disappointments that like writing a vision goal, like a vision goal, and said this, and it did not, and it did not come to pass. some ways, and people are trying to find hope. And if God could use this podcast to encourage even one person, then it would be worth it. So that's why I started. I started because God has been faithful in my own life. I've seen Him make ways. I've seen Him provide. I've seen Him open doors. I've seen Him care. I've seen Him. I've seen Him carry me through difficult seasons in my life, and I want to share. I want to share that encouragement with others. Looking back, I'm amazed at what God has already done. When I started this, when I started it, it went to 2 subscribers in one day since day one. Just a few people willing to listen, but it's been some months. People been listening to months. People, some people like stumble, or maybe some people like this. Maybe I can. Maybe let me see. Let me check it out just to listen to this brand new platform coming on YouTube. And some people may think that small number, that just like a small number. But listen, the day I started it, this podcast, it went to two subscribers in one day. Guess, and now from there we reach over 100 subscribers, over 100, and more are coming too. More are coming. Believe that. Ain't you gonna lie? Some some people think that this podcast is not gonna last. I can hear like small voices in my head say it's not gonna work. People are not gonna be subscribing, da 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 da. But look what God has done, and I'm grateful for Him. When people be talking about that's like a small number, but over 100 lives, or a hundred lives, but more to come anyway, and over 100 opportunities for God to touch someone's heart, and for that I'm grateful. This journey taught me that success is not always about bigger numbers. Success is being faithful to what God called you to do. You know, when I started this podcast, there were moments when I was wondering if anyone was going to listen to it. Is people going to share with their friends and family, or friends somewhere, or somebody's going to maybe comment or so. There were moments when the when the views, can I be honest with you, without judging, there were moments that the views weren't high, when the growth seems slow, when the when the growth seems slow, when I could have when I could have quit it. But every time I thought about stopping, I remember I started it. I started because God gave me a message, or may I say, a vision for this. I started because someone out there needs encouragement. Faith, faith grows when we keep showing up, and that's what this podcast taught me. Don't despise small beginnings. Every big platform started with one person that's taking a leap of faith or taking a quantum leap. Every great testimony started with someone trusting God, and that's actually what this podcast has been a step of faith. I did not, I didn't, I don't know what season two gonna look like. I don't know how many subscribers we are gonna have next, moving, moving forward, and I don't know how many people got got reach through this podcast, but I do know God has been faithful from day one until now. God carried us, or carried this platform, I would say, every step of the way. From two subscribers, over over 100 subscribers. That's not just growth, that's God's faithfulness. And I believe God is preparing this podcast for greater impact. And I believe God is going to open doors that we never imagined. I believe lives will be changed, people will be encouraged, and faith will be strengthened through these conversations. To to everyone, almost got teared up. Boy. To everyone, to everyone who listened to even one episode, thank you. To everybody who shared an episode with a friend, to everybody who subscribed, to everyone who prayed for me and for this podcast, thank you. Y'all are a part of this story, and most important thing, more importantly, thank you to God, thank you for the strength to keep going, for every lesson, every opportunity, every listener, every subscriber. Thank you for opening the door, and every door you're about to open. As we open, as we close, as we close season one, we are not ending with fear. We're ending with faith and expectation. I believe, I believe, and I pray to God to I pray this. I pray to God about this. God going to take this podcast and spread it all over the world, across Atlanta, Jacksonville, Orlando, and beyond. And we're ending believing God about something greater than we can imagine. Season one was a foundation, but season two is the next chapter, and I cannot wait to see what God does next. This is why I started. This is why I started to encourage, to inspire, to share my faith, to point people to God. As I, as I, as long as God gives me the opportunity, that's actually what I continue to do. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm telling you this. This is more just a podcast. This is this is a movement. Y'all don't hear what I just said. This is more just a podcast. This is a movement. So my name is Jordan, and this has been the Talk with Jordan podcast. I see you on season 2. Take care.